John, we were sitting across this deep canyon, and that group came feeding down this ridge, so it didn't look like anything noteworthy there from distance, but we'll go check it out anyway. We may intercept them. The wind's very good for us, and they were coming this way, so we're going to get into the thick stuff here and walk slowly and try and get onto them and see what we see.
Perfect.
Just come left, here's that pole, the light doesn't see us. See the shoulder lines, he's quartering away now. So we put it just on that black shadow. And then he said he didn't like my otherwise you'd hit him too high. We'll just back out of here. I don't want to chase him up this canyon. They'll be living here permanently. We'll just go back. We'll have a crosswind, and we'll just feel a bit left and be above where those buffalo are feeding now.
And the wind should be on our face.
Then the wind will be turning and that wind will be coming up this way. Well, it's quite a good wind. And earlier, when we saw them from that side of the canyon, we didn't see these. They were that more there, that direction. Another 100 yards, but this can't go off of come right up here. It could be a lot more here. Must be maybe 50 to 60 yards. That car feeding toward us now. 60 miles. That's why I wanted to move, because that buffalo's going to come out right where we're standing there. Well, John, Sean, right into the thick of the buffalo action.
Indeed.
We got
Right
it.
in front of us.
We got closer than I thought we would. Saw this herd from across the valley. Came through here, and the wind was perfect. What a good situation. We're up above them. Oh my goodness. That one young bull was first 19 yards and came even closer. But what an awesome way to jump into the buffalo hunting scene. So I'm sure we're going to have a great week together.
Great.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. Yeah, we're going to cover, obviously we're at Woodlands now, hunting buffalo, and we'll go up to the mountains in the Karoo and hunt some more mountain species. So welcome, and we're going to have a great time together, I'm sure.
Thanks. Thank you. We're so excited to be here.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
Country.
Amazing.
Well, let's back out of here. We'll leave these buffalo right here. We saw a bunch of cows and calves and young bulls, so let's back out of here and let them be. We're headed out the back end. see it's very steep here. So buffalo feeding down would tend to come along the ridgeline here, just how we saw that other herd yesterday came right over here. The other herd came walking past here and got around the rim. And at least we got a nice wind that's coming straight up this Cape Deep Canyon really nicely. So we'll just glass here a few minutes, see what we see, and we'll walk all along this rim a little higher up so we can just keep looking down all the way around. We've got a good wind here. So. Cut there, it's a steep bench, but then above the bench is quite a lot of thick brush. Could easily go there and be wanting to go down, but maybe they're in there. Let's just go on this bench. There are some mountain reedbuck ahead, just a few of them. They'll probably run off, but they don't really make too much sound and that big alert calls. Let's just go there and we'll find a place and sit down and glass for a while. Yeah, and we also then can glass back here. Buffalo just over here, off this bench, feeding down here. Yeah, we must just walk slowly here and get a good look at them. But they're off this bench, so we've got a nice position here. The wind is good. Look down there. See that stretch of brush? Yes. There's one very green brush.
Yes, I see his paws.
There's a buffalo there. Let's just line up that tree, get to that tree, we can have a look what's there. Look through this gap. Look through the gap, yeah. See him there. I'll have a look now. We haven't seen this bull. The other bull is just stood up. He's coming to this one. If he keeps coming up and maybe we won't be able to move, you'll see it. See that white patch on the shoulder right there, just where the horn is now. Let's be out the horn now. There he turns.
You ready?
Yes, we're ready. Take your time, make a good shot. Reload. It's a perfect shot, wait. Perfect hard shot.
I see the blood coming out of his nose.
Perfect hard shot. Just watch.
I'm on him.
Good, just stay on
I'm
him.
on him.
You won't need another one.
He's going down.
Yeah, he's down, just stay there. I just need to see where that other bull is. Right. Good job, partner. Let's just see where this other bull's gone. Other bull. That was a perfect shot. Good job, John. I just want that other bull to push off. Good job. There's the bellow. Just going to extend here.
This rock is there.
Excellent.
When he came up like that, I mean, he was,
Hey.
I mean, that was rock steady. I could have shot 100 yards at that. That was so steady.
It worked out so well. They turned and fed straight to us when we had no more cover.
Almost perfectly broadside, like he just was like, But I think it's actually better when you have to sit for a while.
Get that first surge of adrenaline
Yes.
and breathing out the way.
Get the heart rate down.
Oh, perfect.
It was beautiful.
Perfect.
That's an
Really
incredible.
amazing.
That's an incredible animal.
Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Good job, honey. Good
Yeah.
job on the shot.
Well, you just bosses on that.
Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Oh,
Come around here
Oh,
and check
my.
it out. So we saw what we could see, just this bit of, each ridge is a bit shiny just from
yes.
years of
Now
rubbing.
look, and
And he's got a slight gap between the bosses of skin, but you can see that hard ridge around there. Checking your shot here. I mean, it's now scrunched up the
Yes,
shoulder,
yeah.
but when it was down, it was perfect. It was,
Yeah.
there was a shiny spot here as the tip of the shoulder bone.
Yeah.
This was that white patch we could see.
Yes.
We were looking to shoot him there
Yeah.
initially when he stepped, and he
Yeah.
turned a bit, and you could see that shining in the
Yeah.
sun. You hit him right there. Bang. Perfect. One and done.
You can never really appreciate how big these animals are until you walk them. I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen videos, I've seen pictures, but nothing compares to
Actually getting it
when
in
you're
hand.
next to them.
Yeah. You can see
It's
he's
a big old boy.
lost a lot of hair. He's quite
Yes.
like patchy.
Yes.
Just years
Isn't
of
that
rubbing
character,
around.
Like you said, the gray spots I saw last night,
Mhm.
just bare spots. Like
It's
bare-
like scars. You see here he's got this nice Roman nose.
Oh,
that
yes.
curvature there.
He was- but I couldn't be happier. I mean, when I saw him last night, I said, if we get a chance,
Yeah, I want that one.
I want that one. Just, you know, he's outside his ears and just
Textbook.
got that just classic face. And
Good
to see
job.
that one last night with all that mud,
Yeah.
and it almost looked like his boss.
Caked it closed.
Yes.
See him walking. Oh, beautiful old bull. He's long from the side, he's got good depth. At the top, he just kicks out slightly, just opens up at the top, long ivories. And he's so old, he's got like just a charcoal color, no stripes left. He's in the thick stuff there now. Just look around this here and see. Yeah.
She's sitting down.
Okay, that will help. Tell you what, put your rifle up first. Across there. Okay, see if you can pick up the scope. I'll sort your dial out and everything. There you go. Okay, solid hit. I saw the impact. Good job, partner.
Thank you. How far was that?
It was 467.
467.
Yeah, we had no chance he was going to beat us to the bottom of the canyon.
Yeah.
Good
I
job,
put it
mate.
right in the crease, like you said.
Good job. Good job. Not an easy setup sitting
No.
here
No.
on the stones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. Yeah, I mean, we unfortunately had to get set up quickly and rush.
Yeah.
But you made that shot count across the valley there. What a magnificent bull. Oh my goodness. Even better than I was hoping. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's beautiful, Stix.
Come right through, sir.
Yeah. Look at the crack.
Look at that.
That is unreal. Look at the mass.
That is a proper bull, my friend.
Yes.
Proper. Just look at that. All this
Yes.
cracked up, just
look at-
old age.
Look at that gnarl.
Classic shape, and I said a slight kick out at the
Yes.
top, but a beautiful bull. Almost no stripes left in him, but the whole cape is still beautiful. Thick neck. Beautiful Nyala. Just
That's
check
what we
that
were
out.
looking for.
That's proper, sir.
That is proper. I
That
love
is really proper. Nyala.
these chevrons get me every time.
Yeah. Awesome.
Look at these ridges.
Yeah, I mean, we can't, they don't get too much better than this anyway.
Yes,
So
no, this is
that
beautiful.
is great.
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Absolute pleasure, my
Yeah,
friend.
thank you.
Good shooting under
It
pressure.
happened quick.
We pushed you hard. I said, "Look, we got to get onto this guy." He was disappearing on us, but man, what great character on the horns, and just a beautiful bull if you look at the shape.
Yes,
Yeah, hey, magnificent.
it's a beautiful bull.
Good job, sir. We'll drag him out and take some great photos.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Good
my
job,
friend.
Peppa.
Well, Sean, John, we've come back to the Karoo. I know it's an area you guys were very excited to visit again. We
Yes.
hunted these same mountain ranges a few years ago, and we've come back here. We started at Woodlands, now we're pursuing other species up here. We've traveled up today. It's a beautiful day, a little bit breezy, but nice temperatures, and we are looking for Lechwe.
Lechwe.
And
It's so good to be back.
one of
So
my
good.
favorite areas to
It
hunt
is.
by a long shot. We saw some cows lying in the distance, and we spotted a couple bulls off on their own too. So we're just going to move ourselves into position and sit down, get the scope on them, and see what they look like and see what plans we can make. So
Perfect.
yeah, we'll just walk over here and find a nice spot and sit and glass this whole bowl below the mountainside here.
This is one of my
Side-
favorite animals too.
Good, mine too.
Yeah,
So
just that big blocky face.
this is going to be fun. I love hunting Lechwe.
Yeah.
We'll go over, look what we can find, and then take it from there. John, there's cows and calves to the right, young bulls in the middle. That big bull's lying on the left there, and there's a cow in front of him. Yeah. What I think we should do is get your bipod out and we get set up in the meantime. I haven't seen him turn his head, but he's 280 now. But from what I can see, it looks like a proper old bull. I need him to turn his head so I can see his bottom rings and see that he's properly hard all the way down. But got a thick neck, quite a dark coloration. Lower the bipod. Okay, John, he's clear there. You see that black shoulder patch? Check Just right to that shoulder patch.
Here we go.
Good hit. I'm watching him. I can see him, he's going down.
I see him.
He's fallen behind that tree, sir. Yeah, he is definitely going to stay down. He's just thrashing there wildly, but he is down, sir.
Safety's on.
Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure, my friend. We played the patience game
We
here,
did.
Sean. That. From here already you can see that black. Beaut. Look how wide he is. That's really awesome. Check that out, my friend.
Oh,
That is spectacular.
and I love this. I don't know how they do that, but it's almost like it's white or
Like an
pearl.
ivory coloration. You see what I was saying? What I wanted to confirm, when he was away from us, I could see this beautiful width and exceptionally wide. You could see these blunt horn tips, and yeah, you can see what I meant by hard all the way to the bases. And then I could see this thick neck. I mean,
Secondary
it's just,
growth too, right?
yeah, you see that like a crimping on the bottom
Yeah.
here? It's magnificent. But that is a magnificent old Lechwe bull. My goodness.
That gets me every time. Just
That block face. Check out the black coloration of the
Yes.
face, and then along his jawline here too, we
jawline.
could see the black here,
Yes.
all along the jaw.
carries just
Beautiful.
all the way up into his shoulder. This dark patch.
That is awesome. Magnificent. Look how wide he is.
Yeah, I was afraid to look at him again. He was so high.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
and he
beautiful.
Still has sweet to it too.
Yeah, it's just a lovely bull.
I
So,
can hunt these like every year. Come back and hunt Lechwe.
but yeah, very cool. This black shoulder patch. Could see that clearly from distance. And I told you, hit him, you see it makes a 90-degree here.
I
So
was
hit him,
about there and just
hit him next to
back.
that. Magnificent. Good
That's
job,
the nice
John.
about those 30 caliber bullets.
Yeah.
Just such a big cross section.
Good job, sir.
Thank
awesome,
you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
animal.
Great stock. Thank
My
you for putting me on
absolute
them.
pleasure, sir. My absolute pleasure.
Yes.
Well, John, we've got a beautiful big mountain behind us with zebra about halfway up that big mountain. So we're going to head up here, go left, come around the wind from them, and just see all the advantages with those zebra now. I mean, they're midway up there on that mountain.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the thick stuff at the base of the mountain and see what plan we can make from there. But a lot of work to do, and definitely all the advantages in the zebra's favor at the moment. But let's give it a try, sir. See
give
what
it a
we
go.
can pull off here.
Yes.
John, you can still see there that cut going up the middle of that big mountain. You can see them shining in the sun there. Now they're 1,200 yards from us, so we've already closed 400 yards. So we'll keep up this ditch that we're going up this dry creek bed to the base of this left mountain, then cut over. You can see the fresh tracks here and reasonably fresh droppings from early this morning. We'll just keep an eye out. Maybe there's more in front of us that we haven't seen low down on the mountain that we bumped. John, we're 900 yards from them now. So we've closed a lot of ground considering we were over 1,500. So we've got a lot closer, and there is still these nice big bushes in front of us.
Yeah.
But a very big head. Across. There we go. There's something inside we can walk to. Let's just go across into the shade right here. That rock down to get more elevation on the front. You can start having a look well. That's all the way. There you stand. 2 minutes wind.
Ready?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hit in the crease of the shoulder.
Is that the one that's stumbling?
Yeah.
Right, I'm on it.
We won't need to shoot again.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect.
731. I've never shot anything at that range.
I've seen your rifle at the range. We trued it out to 800 at the range. And after sitting for hours here and knowing and watching the wind for over an hour, I knew exactly how the wind was.
Here. Is it back there?
No.
Oh, right. Yes. Look at that.
Hartman's mountain zebra with a skewed emphasis on mountain.
Mountain. In the mountain. Look at that.
Come check it out, sir.
Oh.
Isn't that one of the most beautiful zebra there are?
Look at that color.
Crazy. Look at that
Brown.
beautiful, bright, popping brown on its nose, the super fine stripes, no shadow stripes, the broad rump stripes. Look down its back there, so how fine those stripes are coming down the spine here.
Yes. And look, not a mark.
Magnificent.
Like you get the stallions, you know, and they have all those bite marks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful. And look here, that little dewlap which these zebra get, which we
Yes.
could see from the bottom hanging there. Pretty amazing.
From that distance, you can still see it.
Yeah,
These are beautiful animals.
what a magnificent zebra, sir. Tell you what, it definitely looked like they were going to march down the mountain, and they were closing the distance, and they saw something they didn't like, and they turned and started walking straight uphill. Fortunately, we had checked your rifle to further distances than what we shot,
Yes.
but we took the opportunity we had before they got to the top of the mountain. So
She stopped in a nice little gap. Yeah.
you feel that nice stiff cross breeze here. We held 2 minutes of wind.
Yeah, my
So-
crosshairs, my main crosshairs were probably.
Yeah, it would have been off the front of the
Yes,
chest.
off the front of the chest.
Drifted in perfectly in the crease on the other side, so
It's really good when your spotter says perfect shot. and you haven't yet heard the thwack.
good job.
Oh.
Good job. John, we had a
Great day yesterday in these same mountains hunting the zebra, and we saw quite a lot of kudu activity,
Yes.
so we decided to give it a try today and come back here. And from the very bottom there, glassing up on this mountain, we saw a bull following cows. From distance in the scope, he looked really nice and wide and fair depth to him, and just looked like a really pretty bull. So we're going to walk straight over this hill here and glass the top side of that canyon that he was kind of heading to with those cows. So I think we've got a good chance of seeing him again. So let's try.
Let's go give it a go.
That valley is in front of us. We've come up here, this like bench goes around. Got nice big trees. We'll start going now tree to tree to tree as we can start looking into this valley. But the wind's perfect here. I'm hoping that when we come over here we pick those cows up that were walking on that side of the valley. Seen that they run from quite far. We just go here and we just sit for a while. Those things were feeding up into this cut. We should catch them here somewhere. We'll sit right here. Against that big green bush. Good. I was just watching, don't you? A little bit, see if I see it from this side. Okay, John, that was rushed because the bull was watching us.
That's okay.
But a proper bull.
Yes.
We're gonna just walk down there. Because he did flop behind the tree, but I don't like in these big mountains that we can't see him.
Yeah.
So let's get down there. We might put another one in him. Shot was, he went down, but back and high. I'm seeing absolutely no movement.
I don't see anything.
We'll just watch him for 5 minutes,
Yes,
but that,
yes.
my friend's a proper bull.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what.
The way that happened so fast. That's why we came out here.
Absolutely. We saw good activity here yesterday. We need to come out, and the very first bull cows we see from the very bottom looking up into towards this mountain, just beautiful big bull.
That's the story right there.
My goodness. So,
That's a whopper.
That's a proper bull, my friend. Deep curl on him. Check at that depth. Tell you what, to come to the mountains of the Karoo and pick up a free range bull like this, it's proper.
That is amazing. I can't thank you enough.
Proper. My goodness, look at the depth of curl, John.
Yes. Oh, like.
And then this, I mean, if you look from the side, he sweeps right forward again. Old bull. Look at his body, almost no stripes on his neck is not that thick.
Bull.
Proper.
But when you walk up and see that head, and I don't think I've ever shot a kudu that has had that deep of a first curl.
This has got great depth. And that's what we saw from 2,000 yards away in the Spartan scope. He turned his head, just saw that depth, and I was like, we need to start going because these kudu head up into the mountain. And yeah, we managed to get ahead. We knew the lay of the land here, so walked over and intercepted them. That's a proper bull.
When you got excited, I knew it was a good one. I said, I don't even need to look at it. It's beautiful.
So now,
Storybook.
June, all the free range areas open for season. So we're in kudu season for all the free ranging areas. So it's very special to come out to mountains like this and have the opportunity to pursue, some free range kudu. So it's awesome.
They were calm, they weren't,
Beautiful.
And quick shot too. I mean, it was nice ivories. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. I mean, you could hunt a lot of hours up here and never shoot a kudu like this. incredibly grateful.
I'd rather be lucky than good, John.
That's right. Well, thank you.
Firstly, a massive thank you for you guys making the journey over here. It's not close. Having done that flight a few times myself, it's a journey. And we really appreciate you guys making the effort. You know, we can't sustain places and areas like this without you guys coming over here and making the effort to get here and coming to hunt our game. As you guys mostly aware, we have a tradition here. For those of you who hunt your first Cape Buffalo with us, you become part of the John X Duggar Boy Club. This is a bespoke, one-of-a-kind, special replica skull that we had made, and you only get it by hunting your first buffalo here with us. So John and Sean, here is your little memento. Cherish it, put it on your desk. Think of the great time we had getting in close to those cows and the thick stuff there, and then when we finally got down to it, making the shot on that bull. And yeah, may bring back many happy memories for you guys. Safe travels to everyone, and thank you for coming over, and cherish those scullies. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers, Mr.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, John.